What's up, my pilots? Angryponcho here. We're back playing Let's Battle Blaze Black. Blaze Black? Blaze Black. Blaze Black. In this episode, you're going to take on Bianca once again. And I think I may have misspoken in the last episode. I do not have my final team yet. As you'll see, we still have Skarmory hanging around with us, which I of course don't have in my team since I already have Daedalus as a flying type. Although I gotta say, as a flying type, Daedalus sort of makes me sad because the only flying type move it can learn is Bounce, which has 85% accuracy, which to me feels like it misses all the time. Anyway, then Bianca walks up and she's talking to us and she's like, "Oh, you got a new gym badge, blah blah blah." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm supposed to battle, right?" And she like forgets why she walked up. And I'm like, okay. Maybe she just feels obligated, man. Is it just something you do? Like when somebody says, "Hey, how's it going?" You have to say like, "Oh, pretty good. How about you?" You can't say like, "Oh, it sucks," you know, because you just don't do that. It's just not done, is it? I guess when you say hey to another trainer, you know, you have to fight them. It's like, oh, it's just be rude to not have a battle right now. It's strange, man. Strange things. Anyway, I'm not sure. I haven't battled Bianca often enough. This is only our second time, I think, dealing with her in this series. But that's not counting the first two that I skipped because they were just such silly little battles at the very beginning. And so that's counting the one in your house, too. So, I don't, the point is I don't know her party very well, but I figured, based on previous experience, that she's not going to be a very nasty fight, so I didn't do any training or anything for this. And I very stupidly went for Bug Bite. I don't know why I did that. Because Olomoth's special attack is far superior to its attack. And, I already had the Sunny Day thing going, too, with the Drought, so I don't know why I didn't use Incinerate there. Maybe that would have mattered. One way or the other, I probably would have gotten two-shotted since Persian was faster. Either way, I gotta bring out my fighting type, which is some sort of normal type, you know. There's only one proper response to that. So how's everybody doing this Monday? I guess this will go out on Monday. Mondays are long days for me. I've got 4 of my classes on Monday. Like, I only go to class for 11 sections each week, and 4 of them are on Monday, so kind of tiring. See, I don't like Brine. I'm starting to have some doubts about Brine because it seems like every time I try to use Brine with Siberia, that was super effective. Look how little damage it did. Like, again, it's because of the Sunny Day thing. I'm starting to think that Olomoth's Drought ability is sort of a blessing as well as a curse, because whenever you bring it out, you have to realize that for the rest of that battle, there's a Sunny Day going on until something else overrides it or clears the effects of weather. That Sunny Day is going to keep going, and so I tried to use Brine with Arctic and I forget. Oh, it's only going to do half damage. Whoops, not so good. And if your opponent brings out a good fire type or something, or maybe if it has a Pokemon that uses Solar Beam or something like that, it could turn things around on you a lot quicker than you'd expect. Either way, I don't think we're going to have much trouble here. We'll try and go ahead and use Dig. Yeah. See, there are a lot of Pokemon that look like they should have the Levitate ability, but they don't. Musharna is definitely one of those. Because is it not levitating? Could you even imagine it having any other ability besides Levitate? It floats. It doesn't. I don't even know if those are legs underneath it, or if they're just like little flippers, just hanging out in the air there, trying to swim through the air. I have no idea, but it's just weird that it doesn't have a Levitate. And then part of it, I think, also is that Blaze Black changes the abilities of... I know it changes the abilities of quite a few Pokemon. I don't know if it changed Musharna's, but one way or the other, Levitate's not really going to matter against Dark-type shots, and then she goes in and withdraws it, and I'm like, what? I'm impressed, Bianca. She actually switched out her Pokemon when she had a bad type matchup. Very smart of her. And then, of course, against Simisage, Morabella just has, you know, several choices. Oh, which attack would you like to use to win? You know. Yeah. So I have this issue with not knowing which Pokemon have Levitate anymore. Because in Gen 1, it was pretty clear to me most of the time. But at this point, with the Pokemon I'm not familiar with from Gens 4 and 5, not so familiar with at least. And then when I see a Pokemon that I'm not sure if its type is, or if its ability has been changed, it's like, not sure, so I've got to try it and then try and remember. And then at Blaze Black, you get a lot of secondary natures coming out a lot too. So you might hit one of a certain species, and then find out that there's another member of that species might have level 8 when the first didn't. So I'm like, alright. That's it for this battle. See you guys next time.